much more quiet when I film. I get no interaction. Alright, so welcome to our low and slow yoga classes. As always, brought to you by our Mercy Health Stepping Out program. And my name is Michelle. And now that we have fall coming on us, I'm not in the blinding sun, but we're still getting to be outside for a little bit longer, and that's good. So let's go ahead and start. Start by just finding our breath, trying to quiet our minds. With every exhale, just try to let go of one more thing. Pressing both palms together at our heart center. We'll let our chin sink to our chest and set our intention for our practice this evening. Think about what you want to get out of your time on the mat. Maybe what brought you here. Releasing our hands back down to our knees, we'll raise our head. And we're going to do some seated cat-cow breathing. So as we inhale, we open up our chest looking up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck everything in. So roll back on your tailbone, tuck your chin in, pull your core into your spine. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Get a good one. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up just to a neutral spine. We're going to let our left ear come to our left shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Let the head sway over to the right side. Relax. Sway over to the left side. Sway to the right. Now we're just going to go like a rainbow with our head, so tilt all the way up and through and over to the left. We'll let the left hand reach all the way up over our head. See if our fingertips can touch the top of our ear and help extend the neck, maybe add a little bit more tension. That right hand will touch the mat and walk out away from our body. Open up that left hand, and now we're going to reach all the way over to the right. Let that right elbow bend. Keep our shoulders open. Both hips or sits bones anchored to the earth. Come back up through center. Let the right ear come to our right shoulder. Right hand will reach up and over. Walk those left fingertips away from the body. Right hand will open up, and we're going to reach up and over to our side stretch. Again, keep those shoulders stacked, one on top of the other. Up through center. Take a big inhale up. Slow exhale, bring the fingertips down to our shoulders. Go ahead and begin our twists. With control at first, and then as you relax, you can let gravity stretch out the spine. And slow it back down. And come to center. Let our hands cradle the back of our head. We'll let those elbows come together and open up wide. Exhale, come together. Open up wide. Together. Open up. 4. Open. And last one. Again, open up those arms nice and wide. And we'll rotate those wrists as if you're turning doorknobs, feeling the rotation in our shoulder socket. Big inhale up. Let's go ahead and lean forward this time. And as we exhale, relax the elbows towards the earth and just surrender in relaxation. And with each exhale, try to just let go a little bit more. Walk the hands back, and we'll switch which foot is in front. And inhale up. Exhale, reaching forward, and just slowly melting to the earth. Walk our hands back to our bodies. We're going to straighten out that left leg, keeping the right leg in. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to shift our hips so we're facing that left leg so we can fold forward over that leg. Now staying over that leg, we're going to open the shoulders up. So we get them stacked on top of each other. You might come off of your leg quite a bit, or you might be able to stay down lower. And we'll come up through center. Right hand behind, the left hand on the knee, so we can do a spinal twist. And release to the front. We're going to pull the left foot in. Just hold this up here. And then let's see if we can have that left hand come underneath. I had to walk my foot out a little bit. You position how you need to. And we'll get that right hand to reach behind our back. See if your hands can interlace. And this is just a nice stretch to help us try to extend that extended angle. I didn't mean to say extend that many times. But we get to feel what our spine goes through and our shoulders. If you want to, you can extend that right leg. That's how we usually do it. I was just trying to do a more gentle version today, but it's up to you. You can go ahead and release. Straighten that leg. Pull it into our cobbler pose. So that puts the soles of our feet together. And we can either hook onto our big toes, our ankles, or our shins. Anywhere you can hold on so that your back can stay nice and straight. Our shoulders are relaxed and easy. And we can gently bob our knees here. And a little bit more movement in our hips. And we'll go ahead and extend that right leg out. Sit nice and tall at first.
Halfway point reach.
Shift our hips so we can stretch over the leg. Everybody checking? All right. And we're going to shift so we can open up the shoulders, stack the shoulders. So come up as much as you need to. Going up, we'll have that left hand come behind. Right hand on the left knee, spinal twist, looking over the left shoulder. As we release, we'll pull that right foot in. And again, if this is already a good stretch, always, you just stay at the level or the place that feels good. This elbow should be keeping this, the knee open, and so we can feel that in our inner thigh. And if you're already feeling like that's a good enough stretch, you can stay there. Or this right hand can reach under the leg. The left hand's gonna reach behind our back. And we're gonna go into the prep for our extended side angle pose. Just getting our backs and shoulders a little bit more flexible and open. And again, if you want to extend that left leg, you can. And we'll release and come all the way up. So go ahead and straighten that left leg. And we're going to straighten the right leg. Coming to a wide-legged seat here. And we are going to pull forward gently so you can walk those hands out as far as you want. And we're going to take our time. So if you want to stay here with a flat back at first, you can. If you want to sink your elbows and relax, you can do that. Let's walk our bodies back up, and we'll swing our legs so that they can come underneath us into our tabletop position, all fours here. So our knees have to be in alignment with our hips. Do you guys need knee braces? Are you okay on the cement? Okay. Wrists are in alignment with our shoulders. And if you want to do some cat-cow breathing, now would be the time to do that. So go ahead and start. As we inhale, we drop the belly, opening up the chest, looking forward. And as you exhale, tuck everything in, our tailbone, our chin, arching that back up. Inhale back into cow. And exhale into cat. Just continue with your own breath, at a pace that feels good, using the motions that feel good for you. And finish one more set, and we'll meet in a neutral spine. We're going to let that right knee slide up to our right wrist. And we're going to scooch that foot so that it comes up towards that left hand. And we're going to slide the left leg back into a pigeon pose here. So you can position yourself as you feel comfortable. Just feel all the levels here. So if you want to stay up for a moment, you can. If you just want to get right down into your peaceful pigeon, feel free. So you can get down on your elbows if you want. You can stretch those arms out in front of you, whatever feels good tonight. Walking our hands back, we're going to press back into our tabletop position. And you can just slide that left knee up to the left hand. Scooch your foot up towards your hand so you can slide back into your pigeon on this side. Feel free to go to whatever level feels good tonight. And we'll press back up to our tabletop. Go ahead and lower all the way down to our mat. And pressing into our hands, we're going to come up to a cobra. So keeping the chin tucked as we inhale up. Elbows are pressed in, shoulders are down. We'll look forward. And then as you exhale, you can come back down. We'll inhale up. Maybe try a little bit higher, or maybe you went too high and you want to go lower. And exhale back down. This time take a hand off and off the mat on both sides. So we have a nice wide base. And we're going to inhale up once more. And exhale back down. Pressing up and through, we're going to go all the way back to a child's pose. So our hips come all the way back to our heels. Our hands are staying nice and forward. We're going to inhale as we come through tabletop. Sink the hips. And look forward as we come into a high cobra. Press back through tabletop, all the way back down to child's pose. We're just going to go back and forth between these for 5 times. Take your time and really only go as far as your back or your body says is okay. I think I have one more. And we can just be in a tabletop whenever you're done. I'm going to tuck the toes under, and we're going to hover in a tabletop. So our body stays as if you're in a tabletop, but lift those knees off of the earth 2 or 3 inches. Really engage our core.
You can do it.
You could do it. And go ahead and press all the way up into a downward facing dog. If you want to press one heel in at a time and walk the dog out at first, that's always good. It feels nice to me, at least. Keep your eyes in between your feet so that your ears are in line with your arms. Heels are pressing towards your mat. And that'll straighten out your legs naturally, a little at a time. Let's go ahead and walk our feet up to our hands. You can keep them apart a little bit here. Just gently hang out for a moment so knees are bent. Hanging out in a forward fold. Roll all the way up to a mountain pose. Tailbone is tucked under. All 4 corners of our feet have equal weight. Our thighs are active, so they're pulling up. Our core is active. Our shoulders are pressed down and back. Our chin tucks in a little bit. We keep that neck in line with our spine. Inhale, both hands up. And as we exhale, we're going to sit into a chair. So our arms, if it's comfortable, will come out into the angle and we can look up to our hands. If that is too much on your back or your neck, you can keep your head in line with the arms. Whatever feels better. Or if you need your arms straight ahead, you can always do that. So see what your back or shoulders need today.
30 minutes complete. Burn out.
Let's bring those hands to our heart center. Left elbow will come to the outside of the right knee. You can either stay here or you can open up your arms nice and wide. Bring that right hand down. And we're going to take a big step back with that right foot, coming into a low lunge. So we make sure that our knee is in alignment with our hip. Eyes come up. Light on our fingers. We can drop our back knee, untuck those toes. We'll come up to our crescent lunge. Hands will come to our heart center and our right elbow will come to the outside of the left knee. And both hands down. Lift the back leg. Push off. And come into a forward fold. We'll exhale halfway up to a flat back. So if you want your hands to touch the earth, you can. Your ankles or shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. And bring our hands to our heart center. Inhale, both hands up. Sit back to our chair. Hands to our heart center. Right elbow to the left knee. And if it feels good, you can open up. Bring the left hand down. We're going to step back with the left foot. Low lunge. Lighten our fingers and look ahead. Drop the back knee. Coming up to our crescent lunge. Hands to our heart center. Left elbow over the right. Hands both down. Lift the back knee. And we're going to push off with that back foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. And we'll bring our hands to our heart center. And we're going to take a big step just to go, you guys would look at me like, oh man, just to go down to a yoga squat though. So don't be too scared. I don't know if anybody else's thighs are like already, woo! We'll start with our star. And yes, we will start with our goddess squat. So both knees out over our feet. Arms come down in a cactus. Hands can come to our knees. Let's go ahead and press one shoulder forward. And we'll press the other forward. And if you want to reach forward, you're going to go ahead and go into your squat so you can find the distance, the width that you need to be successful in this. We want to keep our heels grounded. Elbows will be pressing on our knees. And you want to be pressing up out of the crown of your head. So you're lifting up. Our right hand is going to go towards the left foot, and we're going to lift that left hand up. You can come through center. We'll do the other side. Left hand to the right foot. And open up. Back to center. Go ahead and lower down. come back to your lotus position. If you want to do your double pigeon that we did from Monday night, you can. So we stack that right foot on top of our left leg. You can do that, or you can just stay in a regular lotus at this point. And then we can just walk those hands out gently in front of us. So walk them back. Let both arms come out to the side. Right hand will reach up. Pat yourself on the back. Left hand is going to reach back and up until our fingertips can touch in an open cow face. Release our hands. We reposition our legs. So switch which foot's on the bottom. So you can either just put switch which foot is in front if you're just doing lotus, or if you're doing that double pigeon, lift the other leg up over the other. That was really clear. Stack them the opposite way. And then just gently walk the hands out once again. Walking the hands back. Spread the arms nice and wide. Left hand will come up. Reach back. Right hand is reaching up the back until your fingertips touch. Opening wide. Open cow face. Make our way down to our mat. So you can roll down to your mat. Let's go ahead and lift first one foot up to the sky, and then the second one. So both legs are straight, feet straight up to the air. And with our legs glued together here, we're going to make little circles. And let's go in the opposite direction. Bend both knees deeply, bringing the knees towards our armpits, reaching up with both hands to the outside of our feet. We're going to come into a happy baby pose and gently rock side to side. As we come back to center, we draw the knees in, let the ankles cross, reach down with our hands so the right hand has the left foot, left hand has the right foot, and continue that rock. Release the feet all the way down to the earth. We're going to make our feet as wide as our mat. Let the knees fall together. And our left hand will be on our heart. Our right hand will be on our bellies. And start making our breaths longer and deeper. Feeling the movement coming from our chest to emphasizing just our core as our breath slows and gets under more control. Let's do one more breath like this. We'll heel toe our feet together. Let our knees open wide into a reclining frog. And we're going to open our arms up to our cactus pose. Gently bring those knees together. Let the arms come down alongside our bodies. Walk those feet up as close as we can to our sits bones. And we're going to slowly peel the pelvis up off of our mats into a supported bridge. And slowly roll back down to your mat. Straighten out just your left leg. Our right knee bent is going to fall over that left leg. Stretch the right arm out away from us. And if you want, you can look over the right shoulder. As you breathe and relax, try to anchor the bring your head up to center first, and then roll onto your back. Draw that left foot in. Your right leg can straighten. We'll let that left knee fall over. And then our left arm will reach out, anchoring that shoulder to the earth as well. And release our twist. And as we come into Shavasana, if you want to bring any props to your practice, now would be the time to do that. You can line your arms up how you want them, and then just gently lower that left leg as well. And take a few cleansing breaths as we come into the final preparation of our practice. After we finish with the body stand, please feel free to just lay in meditation for a few moments, and then you can end your practice the way that you feel comfortable. So we'll start with a body stand that begins by relaxing, starting at the tip of our toes. Feel that relaxation moving through the feet. Naturally rising up the calves. And into the thighs. Relax the hips. And with every breath, relax and let go of our core. Just feel yourself growing heavier and heavier. Relax the hands. Maybe feel your fingers curl up a little bit. And the arms just go naturally heavy as you let go. Breathe relaxation into the shoulders and the neck. Release any tension you're holding in your jaw, maybe the muscles in your face. Try to just press all of the tension, all of the stress out of the crown of our heads.